In this video we're checking out this. It's the condenser microphone set from SudoTack. So SudoTack recently reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out their kind of professional microphone set. So I said I'd love to have a little look at it. One of the reasons for that is I've been interested for a little while in getting a different microphone set up for when I'm doing some of the streaming stuff on the computer. And also there's different variants in prices, like the Blue Yeti is about £80–90 just on its own, and then you might want a pop filter and all this sort of thing. But this set, if it's any good, could be remarkable for the price. So at the time of doing this recording, I think it's around £40 on Amazon, so I can put a link to that in the description. But that's £40 for everything. So everything in this box. So you've got the microphone, an anti-shock stand, the boom arm, and a pop filter, everything. So what we'll do is we're kind of unbox it, have a little look, test it out, see what it sounds like, and then give the thoughts and opinions on if this is something you should consider if you're looking to do podcasting or streaming or anything like that. So let's open it up and see what we have. So what the quality is like. Okay, so here we go to start off with. So we've got a little bit of a manual which we'll look at the moment. Podcasting microphone kit ST800. So we'll look at some of the specs in a moment. So what have we got here? We've got looks like a wind muff, or whatever you probably call it, like a sock of some sort, for the microphone itself. Then we have a pop filter, which also will attach in front of the mic to get rid of the spittle. Pop. So just pop that to one side as well. The packaging actually seems really good. Again, remember, the price point we're talking about here. Okay, so then we have USB lead. So this is a USB microphone, so it doesn't have a jack plug. Okay, let's just see what it's like in here. It's really well compartmentalized. You have the attachment to attach to the desk for the mic. Nice little bit of rubber kind of foam on there to stop damaging the desk. So again, we put that to one side as well. Okay, here we have what you kind of mount the mic into. This is to make sure you avoid kind of vibration. So it's a little bit of it's like a shock mount. So if you knock the microphone by accident, you shouldn't hopefully get too much noise or vibration. So that should work pretty well, hopefully. Just see how that works. So yeah, we can hold on to these two clips to open a little bit to put the microphone in, and then release it to have a clamping function. Then we have the arm. So just kind of pretty standard in terms of an arm to be able to maneuver the microphone where we want it and run out of space. And then finally is the microphone itself. Okay, it's in a nice kind of matte black aluminium kind of feel, with the obviously USB port on the back. So let's move the boxes out of the way a little bit, and then let's see how we can kind of put this together and give you a little bit more information on the microphone. Okay, so have a quick look in the little brochure here, so the user manual, so a little bit of information about the specifications. So microphone core is a dia 16mm condenser using a cardioid polar pattern. Has a frequency response of 30 Hz to 16 kHz. Has a sensitivity level of -38 decibels plus or minus 3 decibels. Has an equivalent noise level of 16 decibels maximum. Signal to noise ratio of 70 decibels and a sampling rate of 96 kHz 24-bit. The USB A to B cable in here should be 2.5 meters. So yeah, so a bit of information about the microphone. So where we have the logo for SudoTack on the body of the microphone indicates the front of the microphone. So this is going to be where kind of the main pickup area is. So the reason this type of microphone is really good is if you've got background noise occurring, as long as you're talking into this side, a lot of that background noise should be kind of flattened out. It shouldn't be so audible to you guys as the listener. So that's pretty good to know. See if there's anything else in here. Bit of information about they recommend using the pop filter and everything, and just confirming, like we said already, we have the pop filter, we have the shock mount, we have the microphone stand, the table clamp, the windscreen cap, and the USB cable. So got also some information on the quick install. So we will kind of start putting this together. So first thing for us to do is to mount this to the table. So this table is relatively thick, so we'll just adjust this down so it fits on the side nicely. Tighten it up a little bit. There we go, not too much wobble. And we simply want to pop this in the side here. And again, there's like a little wing nut we can attach on the side to just kind of hold it into place. Also, or you can loosen it to be able to move it from side to side, forwards and backwards and everything. So we're just going to leave that relatively loose at the moment whilst we kind of get ourselves finished up. Next we're going to install the shock mount. So we're just kind of put this on there. So there's a couple of things. It's a threaded kind of unit that goes on here, along with an adjustable, again, another wing nut where we can adjust the tightness. So I'm going to just pop this on as well. There we go, just like that. I'm going to adjust the nut to hold this in place a little bit. So that's what we've got here so far. Then obviously we want to install the mic. So again, because we're going to have this facing me, we'll have the logo towards me. So again, we just hold these clips down and gently push it through a little bit. Okay, now we want to adjust these arms to keep it nice and straight. So again, we will just position this a little bit to how we'd like it to be. So that would be pretty good, I think, if we're doing some podcasting. Just like so. Okay, then obviously we can put the pop filter on as well. So this kind of attaches onto the main strap. So again, it's a little adjustable adapter. I'm going to put this on the top of this arm just here. Okay, so that's pretty much it in terms of getting things set up. So the next thing to do is to grab the laptop and kind of plug this thing in and see what it sounds like, because that's really what's most important about kind of this setup. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is going to be like, especially again for the price point. So we'll quickly cut to the next scene whilst I grab the laptop and check things out. Okay, so we're all set up and ready to go. So I'm plugging this into my Mac. It does have drivers for Mac and for Windows, so you should be fine in general. If you're using Linux, I'm not too sure, and I don't actually have a Linux box handy right now to test it out on. But what we do for this test, it's not like a super fair test, but I think it will help kind of give some indication of the quality of the mic, if it's any good or not. I will then have a little listen and kind of go back on with things. So the mic I use normally for recording the videos is a Rode mic, which you can hear me on right now. I will read some information from their website on the Rode mic, so you can hear, I guess, the normal quality of the recordings. I will then do the same kind of verbiage again using the microphone on my MacBook Pro, and then finally we will switch over to the SudoTack and see kind of what it's like on there as well. So starting off with the Rode mic. So the SudoTack is a professional studio condenser microphone, USB microphone, plug and play, cardioid professional studio condenser microphone, YouTube equipment, clear audio for Skype, PC, karaoke, podcasting, YouTube, gaming, recordings, Windows and Mac. It's a 96 kHz 24-bit sampling rate with a 16mm diaphragm condenser mic, delivering a smooth, natural sound and low noise. Perfect for podcasting, recording, and useful for a variety of different scenarios. The SudoTack ST800 professional USB microphone can plug direct into your Mac or Windows computer for direct recording. High quality cardioid mic capital provides blah 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 blah. So that's it via the Rode mic. We will now switch to the Mac and then over to the SudoTack and then get back on with the review. Okay, so this is the test using the inbuilt microphone of my MacBook Pro for comparison. And again, we're just going to read the information on the website. So this is a professional studio condenser microphone, USB microphone, plug and play, cardioid professional studio condenser microphone, equipped for YouTube and clear audio, used for your Skype, karaoke, podcasting, gaming, recording, and all other things on your Windows and Mac devices. So we have 96 kHz, 24-bit sampling rate, a 16mm diaphragm condenser mic, again used for podcasting, recording, and a variety of different scenarios. This is the SudoTack ST800 USB microphone. You can plug and play direct into your Mac or Windows computer for direct recording, blah blah blah. Now we will switch over to the SudoTack and see for comparison. Okay, so once again we're now on the SudoTack condenser microphone, so we will read once again some of the similar spiel from the webpage. So this is a professional studio condenser microphone, USB microphone, plug and play, cardioid professional studio condenser microphone for YouTube, clear audio for Skype, PC, karaoke, podcasting, YouTube, gaming, recording, and more. This has a sampling rate of 96 kHz, 24 bits, and a 16mm diaphragm condenser microphone, suitable for podcasting, recording, and a variety of other scenarios. You can plug it in and do all sorts of things and lovely recordings, and hopefully it sounds pretty good. So what we'll do now is I will just listen to the samples myself, and then we will come back to another part of the video. Okay, so I've just finished listening to recordings, as have you, and I'm actually really impressed with the quality of this thing. It's definitely significantly better than what it's like with obviously the microphone on my MacBook Pro. And I think it in some ways is better and clearer than with the Rode mic, but I think that's really due to proximity more than anything. But yeah, I'm kind of super happy and impressed with kind of how this microphone works. And I think what I can do is, just as we I'm trying to finish this off a little bit, I can do a little bit of examples of kind of what it's like with the pop filter on and off, so you can hear kind of how that's working, as well as how the kind of directional piece happens. So let me just switch the audio over on to this microphone. So hopefully we have some change. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to this microphone now. Okay, so now we are on the SudoTack microphone. So directly here with the pop shield on, if I move the pop shield out of the way, I don't know how much difference this makes if we have the pop shield not covering the kind of main piece of the microphone. And obviously if I also move around the microphone, hopefully there should be a change in the volume and how the microphone is working as we move in, out and around of where the main kind of sound source is supposed to be. Then in terms of if we kind of wobble or knock the microphone, hopefully there's not too much sound being transmitted due to the use of the shock mount. And obviously I can move this up and down and position this as I feel appropriate. As I continue to talk and move it away from me and past me as we keep on talking round and round, this feels kind of awkward, but hopefully does the job of helping if this is any good. So move back onto the main mic now to finish up the video. So again, I'm actually really really impressed with this. I don't have lots of different kind of podcasty type microphones to compare it to, but I have got different microphones that I use in my own setup for the videos, and I'm really impressed with this, and I would definitely be looking to use this more when I'm doing kind of streams from the PC, because I just think the sound quality is really good, and there's also that kind of geeky professional thing, right, where you kind of feel like you're more of a podcasting professional. You feel like you want to get your radio voice on when you're using something like this. And I think for the price, this is amazing quality. I'm not sure kind of how long it's going to last in terms of durability wise, but it feels like it's made out of pretty solid materials. And let's face it, for £40 for all of this, I don't think you can grumble. So thanks to the people at SudoTack for sending this over. And if you are looking for a kind of affordable, really well working podcasting type of mic for your videos, or perhaps you're just doing streams, or you're even doing YouTube videos where you want to be using a microphone like this, then I definitely think you should consider checking this out, because I'm really impressed with the quality and just kind of how affordable it is. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.